Hi, and welcome to the Room 2. Hopefully we're going to be able to play this. Kind of been having a interesting problem with Windows. Trying to decide if it was the new AMD graphics card drivers or the new AMD chipset drivers. So I just tried to stream record this and it kind of ate itself. So I'm trying for the option that it's the chipset drivers. So make sure it's remembered. Hints are an option. Everything's on at my resolution. So yeah, this is going to be continuing on from the first game. There is two profiles. The RPT profile is a profile that I created for with a couple of friends, and we sat down and beat this, and I really can't remember much about it, so won't be a blind playthrough, but I've slept a lot since I last played this, so it should be interesting. Tutorial. Click to begin. Click and drag the mouse to look around, or in my case a ball because I'm using a trackball. Double click on the note focus and then drag it up. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now, you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room, and trust in your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. A.S. So yeah, last game we kinda ended up going through a glowy door. Check with this. The lens is broken, so we need a new lens. Right click to zoom out further. Okay, hourglasses. Double click the round box. Push the button. Lift the lid. Probably need you round that way so you can slide it in there. You about there. And drop you in. And we have a lens. A peculiar looking lens. Lens looks like it would fit the eyepiece. It's a wet one. Click the eyepiece. Sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see things that are otherwise hidden. Click the fingerprint. Pick up the piece. Small shape of metal. Should try and find where this piece can be used. Oh, we got a... Okay, that's not what I was going for. So, October 23rd, 1883. Mr. Rigby. Suffice it to say that I do not share my colleagues' faith in your character. Were it up to me, I would not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. It is very thorough of The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach, but as Mr. de Foulanchy has fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. Falls to me, then, to brief you in your ungodly task. As you should be well aware, you shall only be paid upon successful return with the artifact. You should find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that while the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within certain small community of researchers. It is not for your eyes or hands or of uneducated men such as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power and should not be interfered by inferior minds. Okay. Let's keep looking around. Let's have a look at the box. So we've got an indentation at the top. We've got a couple of latches. But I think we need to go back here, because we have these. One. Okay. Oh, right. Righty-ho. That's what we gotta do. Strange brass sphere. Where are my teeth today? Okay. So, the base looks detachable, but not by hand. Okay, that's about all we're going to be getting. So I'm guessing we put the ball in here. Oh, it's an eye. Okay. Perhaps the code is hidden somewhere in the room. 5 letters. And we've only got NESW to work with. Welcome. WNII, no. Not really seeing anything jump out. Five-letter word. Oh. Okay, so we can't do that. That doesn't do anything. What about here? Ah. SESWN. SWSE. So, south, east, west. Okay, I see. Okay, I'm guessing those arrows mean we take the medallion. This looks interesting. I should take a closer look. Yep. Pretty. So it's a medallion. And it's square. Well, there's nothing square over here. So we haven't played with you. Right. It's casting something over there that I can only see here. And I peer into it. Oh. That seemed important. What are you wanting me to find here? Uh-huh. There's another one. So Z and egg timer. And man without a head. Which are the symbols on the pedestal? Obviously we need to line those up. And we got our strange symbol back. Oh, I don't like that one bit. Yeah, that's the sort of door we came in. Chapter complete. You have done well to emerge from the crypts, sound of both mind and spirit, though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. Okay, good to know. Okay, now I'm having scary moments because this is bringing back memories. Obviously we start here and check. Nope. There is still no sign of my patience wears thin. In my frustrations, I even sealed the foremast myself. Scaled the foremast myself. A fool's errand. The fog is so dense I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest, let alone from the Helena. Regardless, I have the gun deck run out, cannons in readiness. It is good to keep the men sharp. So, foremast, crow's nest, and cannons. Well, we found the cannons. And I think, oh, I can click up here. Let's check with you. Aha. So I'm guessing that. Good job. We have a small key. Yep, small gold key. Can't go in on there. Can go in on here, which is weird. So I think there's meant to be like a statue at the front. We can zoom in here. We can zoom in. There's no wheel. There is. Okay, cannons. Oh, there's the keyhole. Should really stop doing that and just going. Let's check. Nope. A strange key shape. So I'm guessing. It's interesting that it's got the 3 triangle symbol. These do look so like they can do something. Right. Uh-huh. It's been 30 weeks at sea, and the crew grew restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer license is no small investment, and my investors will not be happy with our return. According to the prisoners we took off of the San Esperanto, we should find St. Helena in these waters. Fresh out of New Grandia, they were simple swabs, ignorant of all life, all save the workings of the decks. But they spoke of some artifact of great value aboard. I give them a place among my crew. So what are you? Uh-huh. Ah! Okay, we're going to get many keys. Because these symbols line up, so... Oh, that's why. Yeah, that one. Well, that's bizarre. Uh-huh. Do the same sort of thing. I can see what's happening. Over here. Okay, so we need one more, which is probably this. Let's rotate you round. Well, okay. Go us. We've unlocked the keyhole. now need a key. Try going around this way. A strange cylinder. Right, we've got our object we want. So you should go in there. Oh dear. Okay. It did not take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles. Cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles south. We sighted her, sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could interact. Now we must wait for the tide. So what's that? Okay. So I was kind of right. Even though the elements turned against us, the passage through the cape took us 4 miles west. Okay. But you. Through the elements turned against us. So why can't I? The passage we went through the cape took us 4 miles west, and we soon sighted Mars 4 miles to the north. So yep, as I thought. So why can't I move this on? Have I got to do something to the bow? No. We still can't do that. Interesting that I can go down there. That's all done. Okay, so we are going on a journey. Yeah. So how do I... Double clicking isn't helping. Take it. Nope, it's not keyboard either. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That's the key to it. But I have no key. So, I need a key. Oh, can't rotate you. That takes me up there. Can't look up there. No, don't want to go into there. Anywhere near the top of the case. So where is my key? That's not there. Maybe it is over here. So we've got that. So foremast. Crow's nest. That is done. That is missing something. We can't move these back into position. And that's locked in. Are we in the hole? I mean, chest is... there. Cannon right beside it. Oh. I was hoping it was going to give me something on there. Yeah, so we're over here. So whatever we do... Oh. A mountain, a moor, a palace, a slum. Why not quarters of a gallon in full sail? With each dizzying step, I am whisked around the globe as simply as turning a corner. Will you be following in my path, or forging anew? What sights you must have witnessed if my own experience is any guide. I'll keep leaving notes, and I urge you to do the same, that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as there is, something not quite right with this place. Though I struggle to define what. Some earthly tang of reality that is quite missing. I sometimes fancy I can smell the lime and grease paint. So nothing there. No, I didn't want to come out that far. Nothing there. So I do think we have to do something with this. you don't really see much you can do. And we've got nothing in our inventory. Can't interact with those. Which brings us back here. So we have that there. Nothing else. What are you? That diamond. Okay, that looks like it's all locked in place now. So I ain't getting anything there. That's solved. Okay, let's have a look around. It's a zip. Okay, so we put something on there. That sail has definitely got that vibe to it. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't click on the nameplate. I don't think we can adjust that until we got the wheel. So where's the key? Nothing down here, is there? Not that I can see. You just want to take me there. Okay. Random clicking. Haven't tried clicking with cannonballs. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. A small key. By Joe, I think we got it. Okay, so they went for passage. We sighted her mast 4 miles north. And then we cut west 2. Okay, now we have one of these. Right. Okay, so what's it say? We have her now. The fog lifted before noon, and she was 6 miles to the south. Rapidly, we closed her down, and she fired. She fled. East 2 miles back toward the Cape. Now she lies north of us. Right, so... that's what we're looking for. And... just like that. Okay. 6 miles south. 3, 4, 5, 6. And east 2. She was 6 miles to the south. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I missed that one to the north. Oh, that looks important. Hey, we know where that goes. Okay. Just a little bit worried here. Could have took my fingers off with that. Okay, that's a lot bigger than I thought. Hey, bits. We got a ship wheel. And nothing else. So, we drop that, which does something here. And now we have sails. Okay, before we do that, rows. Okay. Rows. And we've got a gem, which we can put here and make whole. And that's the third puzzle that was indicated by this. Because that's the chest, we're there, and then there's this. So... first thing it wants you to look at is the note. St. Helena came apart on the rocks at 1800 hours. She heaved as if the bottom had been torn from her and began taking on water at a terrible rate. Only there was no rocks. We approached as close as we dared to try and take on survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He is some sort of scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags. Clutched in his white-knuckled fist was some sort of sculpture that he babbled was the unimaginable power and worth. It seems our prize may not have gone down with Helena. Okay. Well, before we start, let's give this the once round with that. Have a look at you. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into even more elaborate arrangements, like the spirals of a vortex at once both the platen and the system. It seems as though each room itself is part of a wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find the glymph and tune the glymph to find the door. All must be aligned, but to what purpose? Am I the explorer? The prisoner? Yes. So we've got a weight. Nautical measure. Well, that's interesting. Well, we have a scale. So, do I need to zoom in more? No. Oh, maybe we put it on here. No. See, you have shape. Can't twist you. Can I put you on there? No. Okay, color me intrigued. Ah, okay. So we have shapes, which I reckon is you. Okay, so let's put you in like that, and we got another way. And what shape are you? Square. Means you go there. So small disc, and we've got to do the same thing. Hexagonal? Yep, 6 sides. Okay, I've obviously got to do something with it. Right, so it's actually a triangle. That makes this job easier. Right, so we need a disc from somewhere. I'll rotate those. We'll go in. No. So we can't get that one back out. Let's just make sure. Nope. Just make sure. No. Nothing popped out at the front. No. Of course not. That would be way too easy. So we're missing a disc. But we have this that wasn't used. I thought, obviously, do that. And it is a puzzle because we can zoom in. What happens if we put them all out? Doesn't particularly help. I find it interesting that there's points on these. Do a double check. Nothing's jumping out. Nothing there. And I can't interact with these until I've got disc. Okay, that's all of them pointing at each other. Let's try the other way around. And we tried getting the ball to point at the center. Okay, curiosity. There's a drawer on the left side. I was along the right idea. I hadn't paid attention enough. Okay. So, you can go in there. You go in like... No. We want you there. You down and you in. Okay, let's see if this... I see. That's what we're doing. Huzzah! Which probably means you go there. Right. So there's a point like that. Okay, that was a much easier one to deal with. Huh. Clever. So, something like that. Wait. Okay, that's a strange shape. So, right, so we've got 2 for the price of 1. One that goes there. And one goes there. Oh, that looks important. So let's get a small anchor and a clockwork spring. We'll come back to you. So, anchor goes here. Gives me a metal star. Okay. And a spring. Can we wedge a spring in here? No, okay. We'll come back to that. So, zoom in. Oh, wait, no. We want this. Winding key. How about you? Not quite yet. So I'm guessing. Nope. Okay. So how? Right. Okay. Let's put the key in. Something's missing. It's almost like we've got to take that off. Doesn't click in there. It's screwed in place. Yeah. Do you open yet? Oh, that's kind of why. Right. So it's 2. That goes there. Okay. What did that do? Give us a screwdriver. Let's turn that out of silly view. And let's do this. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Then we pop that. We gotta be... Oh. So this is where this comes in, huh? 250. Oh, it wasn't too far off. Right. So I've got a key, but I don't know what it goes in. That's all down. Oh, in the middle? No. In here. Oh, this is not good for us. Right, so we can't move that one. That's probably that way. Diamond shape casting. Well, doesn't look like it's got any tricks to it. Now there's something you don't see every day. This is our second one of those that we got. And when are you going to splinter out? Okay, I think you're the one. Chapter complete. You successfully navigated the secrets of the ship. Yet this grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging.